us all today for this special occasion. It's special, of course, that we get to meet after 1 year, despite all the challenges of the COVID, but it's even more special for a reason why we gather here is to open this special point called Sushant Point in memory of our dear Sushant Singh Rajput. What is very special about this is that how can one person in his very short life of 34 years, you want to come this way? You don't mind, please, because otherwise you'll have my back, which is not that pleasant. In such a short life of 34 years only, he can live so full. He can achieve so much. In 34 years, his life started from a very humble beginnings and reached such a stardom. A serial which went in millions and homes in India and touched hearts of so many millions of Indians. 10 movies, that's all he made. But within those 10 movies, he reached the heights which people take 20, 30 more years to make it happen. In those 34 years, especially as an adult, he had chance to express himself, learn and grow as an engineer first, and then suddenly change the direction and got where he really did. But when he got there, he was so hungry to learn. He was open to anybody teaching him anything. He wanted to fly. He wanted to reach the moon. He wanted to touch the hearts of millions who were struggling to be educated. He wanted to educate those children. He wanted to do something towards the nature, to conserve and save the generation, like future generation, all those things he wanted to do. He wanted to do things for people like army people, wanted to go and connect with them and appreciate what they do. To him, he was not a hero. He was only learning student there. Real heroes were outside doing all the great things. And he wanted to touch them, connect them. That was his life. I don't think any one of us over the years are used to seeing heroes like that. We seeing so-called heroes on big screen, but the real life heroes was him. In such a short time he connected and touched millions right across the globe. His life was cut short in a very traumatic way, which obviously was painful. But beside that, what he left behind was a legacy of love and care for future. He had so many unfinished projects in such time were planned for him. Apart from education, like this conservation was one thing. He was an environmentalist. He wanted to run an app, special app for students to learn something, young students to learn free from just using that app. He had plans for the soldiers and the people, especially the soldiers who died on the border and their families left behind with no support. He has so many plans, and to say that so far, thousands of kilometers away, we got connected, we all got touched, and our team members in Celebrate India was touched just as much. And it's because of that we all put together our efforts, and we are delighted that with the help of our team and our very special supporter in Aussie Group, Dharmenji, and of course a great support from Parks Victoria through Adam, we are able to reach to this point where we are establishing a point called Sushant's Point in his memory. So thank you very much for your contribution, thank you very much for your support, especially Parks Victoria and Dharmenji for making it happen. And I hope his memory will last forever. I'm sure I've been told that this seat is very special. It's going to last for 25 years at least. So, his point will remain here for at least that much time, maybe more. But these trees, these ornamental trees, which I think Adam will actually pinpoint exactly what we're talking about, the whole area has been established in his memory. So without saying any further and taking too much time, I'd like to invite Dharmendra Patel to say a few words for anything about not only Sushant but his journey for us to get here. Dharmenji, please.